Episode 34 of Skibidi Multiverse is finally out, and boy, am I surprised that Dom Studio could come out with an episode this quickly. It was also epic, as we got to see the camera titan use his gravity arm to the max. It seems like the G-Man apocalypse has begun. Or rather, the camera titan has a huge battle ahead of him. Anyways, in this video, I would be telling you all the details and secrets you might have missed in this episode. But before we begin, do well to like and subscribe. With that out of the way, let's begin. The episode starts and we see how the Skibidi scientist shoots all his 4 lasers at the camera titan. But with the help of his gravity arm, he took up a pile of rock and blocked the attack. But suddenly, the red skull Astro hits the camera titan's arm, and because of that, the camera titan got hit by the lasers and the force alone was able to put the camera titan to the ground. The TV Titan then attacks with his sword, but he blocks it with an energy shield that is mostly similar to the camera titan's. It is quite funny how he even managed to get this ability, since I can't recall the camera titan losing parts of his body for the toilets to use to copy this technology. Anyways, he shoots the TV a really powerful laser that is really similar to the counter titans, but instead of the purple blast, it shoots the regular laser energy. The TV Titan attacks with his separated screens, but the scientist pushes him with the help of sound waves and is able to stop the TV screens, holding them with magnets. But the TV Titan still managed to damage him with his main head laser and then moves in for more attack. However, the camera titan was still having some trouble with the red skull Astro, but then he charges up his gravity arm and was able to suck the Astro and throw him on buildings. But then we see a funny scene where the camera titan shoots the mutant, but he absorbs it and shoots back at the camera. It hits the camera's hammer, and then the hammer flew and gave a quite unexpected hit on the scientist's bald head. Ironic, right? But a really good detail here is that the camera titan shot a blue energy as usual. But when the Astro mutant absorbed it and shot it back, it came back as a red energy. So it seems he doesn't just take the energy and shoot it back, but rather he turns it to his own before releasing it. I don't know if that changes anything, but still, it's worth mentioning. This then gave the TV Titan the opening to use his light rays, and here we can see that due to the effects, the scientist had to release the other parts of the TV screens he took with the magnets. But then he charges up a powerful blast, and the TV Titan moves away. We see how the camera titan attacks the Astro 1 again, but he's just too fast, and the camera titan had to randomly shoot his machine guns in hope of hitting him. And with the help of his gravity arms again, he caught the mutant and slammed him on the ground. The camera titan then tries to punch him. However, the Astro was able to stab the camera's hand and still stop the attack. But our camera always surprises us, and with his sheer strength, he was able to use the same blade of the mutant and stabbed him on the head. However, that wasn't enough to end the Astro, as he ran back to the scientist. Another detail here is that the scientist's legs are much larger in comparison to how it was in the past, proving that this version of the scientist is much more powerful than the one in the past, as I believe that he has improved other parts of his body. Anyways, they then try to escape with teleportation, but then the TV Titan absorbs, or rather tries to absorb it, since he then got distracted by the Astro mutant. And by the way, we first saw this attack from the 70th episode of the original series, and later it was first used in the multiverse by the counter titan. But anyways, they both succeed in escaping, and the TV Titan said no more running and then goes to attack them. But I don't really know how the TV would be able to locate these guys, but anyways, I think we just have to wait and see. And then the camera titan turns and asks the clock titan if he's okay, and he said everything is fine. But then, just as he tries to follow up with the TV Titan, he then gets attacked by some weird-looking minions. Interestingly, they came with the help of teleportation, and it seems everyone now has access to this power that is only a special power of the TV race. But in any case, after counting these guys, there are 6 of them, and the camera titan gets ready for an attack. And then the episode ends. Overall, I believe this episode was just about the toilets holding the Titans for the G-Man apocalypse to begin, since we know that this scientist said it would take place in 15 hours and 10 hours have already passed since the earlier scenes of episode 33. And even though the scientist said it would be over once the apocalypse begins, I don't think G-Man would be that powerful that he would be able to take down our Titans. But in any case, I would try to make a video about the events of the second part of this episode. And as always, I would also inform you whenever we get any information or interesting leaks. So do well to subscribe so you don't miss it. Unique Clockman out.